Hola chicos, this is it. The last of our grammar notes for Spanish 1. Here we go. 2 more E to I stem changing verbs. We're going to start off with the verb pedir and talk about what it means first. So pedir has several meanings depending on how you're using it. Traditionally, it means to ask for. Let's make that red and make it stand out a little bit. Okay, to ask for, it can also be to request. Okay, it can also be to order. And order when you're talking in the sense of a restaurant. Okay, so you're ordering your food in a restaurant. That's pedir. Okay, let's also talk about repetir. Okay, repetir, obviously to repeat. Okay, and like decir, which we just talked about, these are both stem changing verbs. All right, so we are going to stem change the E in both stems to an I. They both have that E to I stem change. However, unlike decir, these guys don't have the irregular yo. So let's scroll down a little bit. So we're going to look at repetir first. Notice this is a true shoe verb, so we did not exclude the yo form. We've got 2 E's in our stem here. And when you have 2 E's, it is always the second. And that E is going to change to an I. Let's see how it looks. So the verb is, like I said, repetir. So you are going to change this second E to an I, chop off the IR ending, use what you would normally use, and O, repito, and then follow the pattern. Oh, let's make these bold. They look so much nicer when they're bold, don't you think? All right, here we go. Repites is an IR verb. Repite. But now we are outside of that shoe. So rather than stem change it, we're just going to not stem change. Repetimos. IR verb ending. Right. Same thing happens here. Repetis. With that accent mark over the I. We are back inside the shoe. That was silly. Back inside the shoe. So we are going to stem change again. Repiten. There you go. Repito, repites, repite. Repetimos, repetís, repiten. So true shoe verb here. Scrolling down, let's go to pedir. Same idea. That E is going to become an I. It all fit here. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Pen out. Okay, so this E in pedir is going to become an I. Here we go. So let's go ahead and conjugate this one. Like I said, no irregular yo, pido. Okay. However, it is also an IR verb, just like repetir, so the endings are the same. Pido, pides, pide. Let's make that pretty and bold. Make it stand out. I dig it. Okay. But here we are outside of the shoe. So we've got pedimos. Same thing's going to happen down below in the vosotros form. I always bump that too far to the right. Pedis. Oh, that's not pretty. That doesn't stand out nicely at all. Let's do this. So much better, right? Pedis. And then back. Oh, I always bump that too far right. It drives me crazy. Guess I shouldn't blame the mouse. It's probably me. Okay, and then piden. There we go. So it's pretty straightforward. Couple little things about pedir. All right. So pedir, preguntar, and hacer una pregunta are all very similar in the sense that they all talk about questions. Here is the difference between the two. Okay. Pedir is to ask for. Go back in here. Okay. So pedir, to ask for. Whereas preguntar, to ask. Probably pop that up a little bit. To ask. Whereas hacer una pregunta is specifically to ask a question. So they're all about asking, is making sure you have the right one. To ask for, just plain old to ask, or to ask a question. Here's a couple other things about pedir. Pedir has a whole bunch of expressions that go with it. So we can ask for specific things. So we can pedir ayuda. You know the verb ayudar is to help. So pedir ayuda, to ask or help. Pedir perdón, to ask forgiveness. Okay. Pedir permiso, to ask for permission. En pedir prestado, to ask for a loan. It's pedir prestado or pedir prestada because it depends what you're asking for. If you're asking for something masculine like money, dinero, pedir prestado. But if you're asking for something feminine, like let's say you were asking for the homework because you missed class that day, pedir prestado, tarea. However, that being said, you should really never ask to borrow somebody's homework. That's not cool. All right. So the best thing to do now is to show you how these guys will all work in a sentence. Here we go. So we're going to start with a repeat question, the verb repetir. So the teacher. I don't know if it's a male or female, so we're just going to assume male for now. A profesor repeats. The verb, like I said, is repetir. Now I'm doing this on purpose wrong. I want you to see how it works. Repetir, E changes to I. Chop off the IR ending. El profesor is the el, usted. Conjugation, bottom left box. Repite. The question, la pregunta. For the students. Para los estudiantes. Got an extra space in here that I don't need. Huh? Weird. There we go. Okay. Yes. So the next one is, I always ask my parents for help. Okay. I would be yo. Always. Siempre. Ask my parents for help. Okay. So we're going to ask for help. Pido ayuda. Who are we asking? My parents. Mis padres. But remember, guys, parents are people too. A mis padres. You have to have personal a. Yo siempre pido ayuda. I always ask for help. And then my parents. So it's not exactly the exact same word order as it would be in English, but it works. My sister asks permission to use the car on Saturday. So my sister, mi hermana, asks. So there's pedir. We're going to change the E to I. Pide permiso to use, usar, the car, el carro, on Saturday when things happen on a day a week. Remember, we don't use en, we use el sábado. Okay? Okay. Sometimes we ask to borrow money. Sometimes. A veces. We, nosotros. Ask. The verb is pedir, but yeah, it's a stem changer, but it's still nosotros. Pedimos prestado. Because the word is dinero, and dinero is masculine. So pedimos prestado dinero. We ask to borrow money. Last but not least, okay, you apologize or you ask forgiveness or, all right, I'm going to move this down here. You apologize when you don't listen to your mom. So let's make this red. Tú pides. What are we asking for? We're asking for forgiveness. Tú pides. Roll up here. See, there's a whole bunch of these. We are pedís perdón. There we go. Okay. Tú pides perdón. When? Cuando? No exclamation mark, it's not a question. You don't listen. Tú no, the verb to listen. Do you remember it? To listen to? Escuchar. But you gotta conjugate it. Escuchas. To your mom. A tu madre. Or mamá would work in there too. So there we go. All these different uses of pedir. And you also have repetir. Pretty straightforward. This is it, chicos. The end of the line grammar-wise for Spanish 1. Hope you just enjoyed your time. It's been a blast. I like conjugating me some verbs, but I don't know about you. Okay, I'll see you in clase. Hasta luego.